Has this been tweeted out?
Right, commentators, you ready to go?
Yep.
Okay, they're going to go in 5, 4, 3. Go on, lads.
Good afternoon and welcome to this Park Live Sport broadcast. It's UoG Fourths versus Exeter 6, live from Plot Court, also known as Portraits Oxstalls. This is a big match for UoG. They can all but seal promotion to the division above. Joining me for this one, Joe Bourne, but first, Ollie Wade.
Hi Joe, how you doing? It's a pleasure to be here. I'm really excited for this game. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, hiya Joe. Pleasure to be alongside you for today's game. The heavens have opened, but that won't dampen the spirits of the players on the pitch today. It's Gloucester 4th versus Exeter 6, two juggernauts of the English football game. Can't wait for it.
Thank you, Joe and Ollie. We are in for a brilliant game. Some quick team news for you. UoG start with a back three. In goal, Thomas Bodger. Right wing back, Dan Murphy. Centre backs, Eden Lisman-Stones, Callum Davis and Freddie Eveson. Jack Murphy, the UoG Sports Journalist, will start at left wing back. Seb Wade and Ben Hunter in the central midfield positions. Reece Kelly, Jamie Henschel will start as the strikers. Centre attacking midfields, Jordan Bullock and Josh Cook. And right midfield, Joe Adams. For Exeter, Idris Owen starts in goal. Ryan Fuller, Joe Tomlinson, Jacques Gallia-Soucher, Sam Fulker, Connor McKechnie. All start for the visitors in a huge game here at Oxstalls. Huddles, Exeter in position, Gloucester just assembling into their formation now. Joe, it's a really, really big game for the UoG contingent here today.
Yeah, I think what UoG are going to have to do is really utilise those wide areas. As we can see, Jack Murphy, the UoG Sports Journalist, starting at left wing back, and the self-proclaimed Ginger Assassin will be really looking to be a dangerous opposition number for Exeter today.
Yes, Murphy's normally used to playing further up the pitch. As we get the game underway, UoG have the ball at the centre of defence, playing it side to side. Eveson looks confident, getting on the ball early on, but it's intercepted by the Exeter left midfielder. It's a foul to Exeter, just inside the UoG half. There's a real buzz around Plot Court this afternoon. With some big games going on the other pitches, there's a real chance for the UoG men's fourth to make their mark on today's proceedings. And it's swung into the opposition area. Oh, it goes all the way through, and there's a chance there. There's a real good chance for Exeter, but it dribbles out behind the goal. Harmless, really, but there was a great opportunity there, Ollie.
That was a great opportunity, and I think the centre-backs for UoG froze a bit there, and there's a chance for the Exeter front line to get onto the ball, but none of them did, and it's a let off UoG.
Goal kick now for UoG. Played long. UoG moves the first header. Exeter right onto their back line immediately. Eveson looking to show some composure, chips it up to the strikers, but it's all Exeter are winning the first knockdowns at the minute. And it's a tame ball over the top from the UoG midfielder. Both sides reset. The keeper looks to go long. It's a booming kick, and the left winger could be in here. Down the left side. Can he keep it in? Eveson's out there, and he just shepherds the defender out of play, and the left winger can't quite keep it in for another UoG goal kick.
Narrow, Max, narrower. Tuck in. Tommy, tuck in.
UoG centre-half just ushering their midfielders up the pitch, try and get a foothold in this game. Brilliant touch by the UoG attacking midfielder. Murphy pressing the defenders high up the pitch. I must say Exeter have started with a lot of composure here, but Murphy nips in there to win the ball. And that's out off to the Exeter mid defender, and it's a UoG throw-in. Joe, what do you make of the UoG start here?
Yeah, I can see down the left flank. Of course, there's been fitness concerns heading into the game after the papers reported a heavy Lich Vegas session for Jack Murphy. All in all, they're looking sharp for today's game, and I think if they continue this pressure, we can see more pressure on the Exeter goal.
They'll certainly be wanting to with a good result here, all but sealing promotion for UoG. It's been a brilliant season for their forced teams. It's been a brilliant season all round. Exeter playing out from the back here. A lot of composure in the early stages from the team in green and white.
I don't know. Steve?
Everson gives the ball away in defence, but he makes up for it with an important interception. The striker trying to get down the left flank.
Try and open up, Max. Show Max.
Exeter throw in. Easily swept up by the UoG centre half. And it's a brilliant booming header by the UoG striker. Murphy gives the ball away on his side.
No, it's all we could do. I'll have to do it time again.
Murphy bundles it out of play on the left-hand side.
The girls are just doing it now.
Press! Press! Well done.
Callum Davis, weak in the air.
Ball. Well done.
Davis atones for his error and cleans up, but Murphy's giving it away, and the Exeter contingent are back on the attack. It's been a shaky start from the makeshift left wing back. Cleared upfield by Idris Owen in goal for Exeter. Josh Parker picks it up in the attacking third for Exeter, but he's given it away, and Callum Davis sweeps up. He's embroiled in a battle with the winger from Exeter, and he gives away a foul in a real dangerous position here. There's a chance for Exeter to get the ball in the box, get the big men up from the back, and put someone's skull on it. Brilliant chance here. Callum Davis arranging his back line. The Exeter number 9 lurking just on the penalty spot in that danger area. Number 7 for Exeter taking the free kick. Murphy in the wall. Swung in. And it's held easily by Thomas Bodger. And Exeter can get back on the front foot. UoG just need to get a foothold in the game here. Header by the Exeter defender. It's tough conditions here, Joe, but UoG are really struggling to get a hold of the ball in midfielder. And the number 15 for Exeter's in here. Right-hand side. He turns inside, turns outside. Has he missed his chance to cross it? He's offside. Joe, as I was saying, it's tough conditions here at Plot Court, but UoG haven't really got a foothold in the midfield.
No, they haven't, but as you can see, Exeter's number 13, he's got faster feet than a Spanish banjo player has fingers. He's done really well there, but unfortunately couldn't quite break it through to get the goal that Exeter really need in this game.
Yes, thank you for that analysis, Joe. Spanish banjo players renowned for very, very fast fingers. UoG trying to get on the front foot here. Murphy has a throw in. He's looking around, but there's no communication from the UoG players. Reece Kelly brings the ball down and lays it off to the centre midfielder for UoG, but it's given away to the 15, who's caused a lot of problems in this opening exchanges. And Thomas Bodger cleans up at the back. He's always very alert, is Bodger. Brilliant goalkeeping. Bodger chewing his defenders up the pitch. Places the ball down. Oh, he scuffed it. Luckily for UoG, Jordan Bullock cleans it up. And number 10, Ben Hunt. Number 8, sorry, Ben Hunt. Slight cause for concern from the UoG bench. We can go live now to Matt Davidson, who's pitch side. Matt, what's going on down there?
Yes, thanks, Joe. As you can see, the subs for UoG already getting warmed up. Been a very cagey start so far, and maybe even a shift of formation as they're looking to change into a back four. Started with the 5, but it's not seeming to work and really can't get hold of the ball at the moment.
Thank you, Matt. We'll be sure to keep you updated on any exchanges down on the bench. It's won by the Exeter striker, but Callum Davis cleans up once again. He's cleaned up a lot back there. UoG have been under pressure in these early exchanges. Murphy wins the ball, and it's out for a UoG throw, and his lofted pass didn't quite come off. Murphy with the rainbow laces on. Adidas X's. Throws it to his striker. A lot of the UoG attacks have come down this left-hand side. There is plenty of opportunity. The UoG fullback cleans it up. And number 15 for Exeter once again picks it up. But number 2, Dan Murphy, cleaning up for UoG. It's a brilliant turn. And that's what UoG need at the minute. It's a bit of composure in the midfield. That's much better from the blue team. Ollie, what are your thoughts on the game so far?
So I just want to say, Joe, UoG, they look to have gone to a 4-3-3 formation now. I think it's just because they were lacking a bit of possession. So they've moved Murphy over to the left wing, and they've moved the right winger up as well, and they've gone to a 3 at the back. So yeah, it's looking a bit more positive now. They're just looking for a bit more possession.
Yes, it's certainly been a better few minutes after a very shaky few moments for UoG. Reece Kelly picks the ball up, lays it off to Murphy on the left wing. Murphy drives inside. He tips a through ball. And Ben Hunt couldn't quite get on the end of it. And Exeter pick up the ball again, looking to get a foothold, but they've given it away in their own defensive third before a booming clearance. And Callum Davis is penalised for a push in the back. He's not happy with that. Exeter once again have a chance to get the ball in the box. The striker is occupying the defenders very well this afternoon. UoG back into their defensive positions. Murphy trying to cause problems there. That was petulant. Unnecessary from the wing back. He'll learn with experience. Oh, and Thomas Bodger's alert to that. Number 12, the fullback for Exeter, not going with the conventional free kick. He goes for goal, or did it miss hit? We're not sure. But Thomas Bodger, nonetheless, into the safe hands of the keeper. Cleared upfield. It's an easy win for the Exeter defender. Jordan Bullock battling in there midfield for it. Like a pit bull in there, snapping at the heels of the midfielders. Josh Parker swings the ball in for Exeter. Thomas Bodger, safe as houses, cleans up easy. Like a Henry Hoover. Thomas Bodger looking to go long again. Bit of a slice. But it's won by the Exeter centre-back, and Everson comes in and clears up with a great header. Everson stepping up into the midfield as his fullback drops in for a free, allowing Everson to play in midfield. They've just scored into one of the goals offside the pitch. Unfortunately, that won't count. It is still 0-0. We aren't playing five-a-side. Really cagey affair here, Joe. It's been tough for either side to get a foothold in the game.
Yeah, I think what they're going to have to do is just slow it around in the middle of the park, it seems, and really test the goalkeeper. You saw from the free kick right next to us, he didn't go for the cross, he actually tested Bodger, which I think is what both teams need to do in these sloppery conditions.
It is very slippy conditions. Rain has been pouring all afternoon. Davis sweeps up, plays a lovely ball into Murphy, who's higher up the pitch than expected. Reece Kelly battling in midfield. But it's a brilliant tackle by the Exeter central defensive midfielder. But it's cleared up by Davis once again, who's been... And Reece Kelly's in. Oh, he couldn't quite bring the ball under control. He would have been in had he been able to bring it down. Ollie Wade, it was a great opportunity for UoG there.
That was a big opportunity for UoG. I think the centre-back for Exeter got that a little bit wrong. He called for the ball and then didn't get it, and then it was a good chance for the striker to turn and run at goal, but he fortunately couldn't get it into his feet.
Murphy battling away on the left wing. It's cleared. There was an opportunity there for Dan Murphy to get in. We're just being ushered out of our position here in the gantry. We're moving to a new area. Ben Hunt looking for the ball, turns, puts over the top for Murphy, but it's swept up by the centre half for Exeter. There's a cheer from another pitch, but I don't know what cheer of. Jubilation, anger. Certainly more shouting than going on this pitch at the moment. The Exeter goalkeeper lines up for a big kick, but he plays it square out to his finger. That's a risky pass back there. In these conditions, you don't want to be playing too much football in your own half. Both sides looking... Oh! Oh, it's almost... Oh! I don't know what quite happened there. The Exeter defender played a ball back to the keeper and it almost caught him out. Hunt booms it up forward, but it's not quite retrievable. Jordan Bullock and Jamie Henschel battling in midfield. I think Freddie Everson has moved out on the right-hand side, slightly more right. He's playing a bit higher up the pitch.
I've got a couple ready.
Eden Lisman-Stones taking the free kick on the right-hand side, just inside the Exeter half.
Not so high.
Up the pitch. Oh, there's a chance! It's blocked! And it goes just wide of the goal and it's the keeper into the hands. But there was a real chance there, wasn't there? Scrambled in the penalty area.
Yeah, well, the player, he rose like a salmon but jumped the shark and couldn't quite find the back of the net. It's a good opportunity, but it's still 0-0.
Everson goes up for the header. Doesn't quite connect cleanly. Ben Hunt goes in there and it's out. Murphy can't quite keep it in. It's an Exeter throw. Number 12, George Rowe takes the throw in. Callum Davis has been in great form in this first half, clearing up a lot of the tackles. He's been really aggressive in his pressing. Reece Kelly battling away on the right-hand side. But he's held up by the centre half. It's a UoG throw in on the right-hand side of the pitch. Opportunity here for Everson to get the ball into the box or into the channel. No, he plays it short to Seb Wade. Holds onto the ball, he plays it back to Everson. Turns out, back to his centre half, Eden Lisman-Stones. Plays back to Seb Wade, who loses the ball and it's out for a throw-in to Exeter. Neither side wants to concede the first goal here, that's clear. Important for both sides. First versus third. Grudge match. Battle of the Titans. Two big names of the English Universities League. Gloucestershire versus Exeter. Rivalry for the ages. Exeter have another chance here from a set piece. Free kick just inside the UoG half. Big men are up from the back. It's swung in. And Callum Davis once again with a booming header to clear it out. But the Exeter central defensive midfielder. And who's there? First Callum Davis to win the ball. He's everywhere in this first half. The winger for Exeter causing a few problems again. Davis clears it. Out to Murphy. Murphy can't quite bring it in first time. And he gives the ball away. It's into the Exeter centre striker. Oh, turns and shoots just wide of the goal. Had a real opportunity there to get a good strike off, but it's a bit wasteful, in fact. All no pressure at all, wasn't he, Joe?
Yeah, well, I've seen harder hits from George Allen on a Wednesday night out in Moose. Poor effort.
George would love to be here today, but unfortunately he's at work. Goal kick for Thomas Bodger now. Goes long. That's his kick of the day so far. Oh, there's a foul there on the extra central midfielder. Number 14 for UoG. Not happy with that, but turns and faces. That's right, I'll ask you.
Didn't you say this is a final or something? What is this? Doing some hand contact with this goal.
How your photos going?
Right. Thomas Bodger just giving his players some words of encouragement, because it has been a really mixed start for UoG. Looking to go on the front foot here.
That's theirs. Yeah, I'm taking pictures of everyone. Why?
Bodger, another good kick from the keeper. But it's won once again by the extra defender, and the striker has picked it up. Everson clears the ball.
Where's Icky? That is Icky. That's Icky on that side.
Reece Kelly wins it. Flicks on Jack Murphy here on the left-hand side. Swings it over the top, but the flag is up. It won't count. Regardless of what happens now, they're playing on. Ref hasn't given it. The flag went up. Ref didn't give it. They played on. UoG, that's rightfully so. Play to the whistle.
He's not focused.
And the striker for extra is causing all sorts of problems. Davis picks up the ball, goes back to Thomas Bodger. And it's blasted upfield by Bodger. And Murphy could be in here. Can he challenge? Oh, not quite. Davis picks up the ball in midfield this time. Looks to spread it wide. Not quite this time.
Who did it better, TVP or Gloucester? Junior Gloucester.
9 is Hench.
That's
But neither of those teams really digged.
You say that, but pass is 4-4, and their defense, and then even we've got no midfield, we can't do it. Even us.
Just pausing play while the ball is collected by
I'm
Everson.
hoping we don't have the game, but the next time
He plays it back to Bodger. Bodger seeing a lot of ball in the opening half an
because
hour.
I look when I watch back at this thing, the main things that I did was create an attack. It just didn't come.
UoG are really searching for that over-the-top through ball from the goal kick.
I trust it a bit more if Sam was defence, not CBA.
Played out wide by the Exeter winger. It's a great flick. Number 12 for Exeter plays it inside to their captain.
I'd be a lot happier trying to run.
Ben Hunt plays over the top for Murphy. Murphy in a foot race now with the centre half, who comes across and cleans up. Murphy's getting a lot of joy down this half. This left-hand side of the pitch in the opening half. It's obviously a ploy that home side have been working on.
Is that Junior Gloucester player as well? Yeah, Gloucester.
Murphy holds onto the ball from the throw-in, but he's given it away. And the Exeter winger is in here. There's space. Davis steps into midfield, holds him up slightly, but the winger has gone past him. It's a 2-on-3 situation, and the UoG fullback picks it up. It's a great ball into Bullock, who plays it into Kelly. It's cleared up by the deceptively quick Exeter centre half.
You fucking joking!
Ollie, you've spotted something for us. Yeah, the UoG coaching staff aren't happy on the sidelines.
They were not happy with that at all, actually, Joe, because UoG were on the attack there, and the defender went down after pressure from the striker, and he was handballing it. And it wasn't a foul at all, and I think the UoG coaching staff were a bit disappointed with that. But you know, this is good signs for UoG. They just keep pushing, and I'm sure they'll unlock the Exeter backline soon enough.
Yes, plenty of frustration for UoG in this opening half, but plenty of signs of positive as Exeter play the ball about in the centre circle. Bodger cleans up. Easy as you like. He's probably seen most of the ball in this first half as Bodger.
At the nose shot of it.
Bodger looks to go long again. Cleared downfield. The number 9 for Exeter keeps dropping deep into the midfield, picking up the ball and lay it off. He's done that really effectively in this first half. As Ben Hunt pressed the midfield, but they've bypassed him, and they're on the back line. And it's a poor pass from the Exeter central defensive midfielder, number 8 for the southwest side. Kelly picks the ball up on the right-hand side. Bullock inside to Hunt, but it's given away again in these tough conditions, and that will be oh, it's gone the other way. It's an Exeter free kick just inside the UoG half, and another chance for the big men up from the back, put their cranium on the ball.
I bet.
Should have worn gloves.
Played in long again. Eden clears it. Murphy battling away in midfield, but it's a weak tackle. And the fullback for UoG cleans it up, battling away. The Exeter 8 in midfield has been just getting a foot on. That's a handball. That's a UoG ball. UoG free kick just inside their half. Davis steps over it and is looking for the run of Kelly out on the right-hand side. But they're just told to slow it down by Bodger. Number 5, the centre-back for UoG, goes long, looking for the striker. Looking for Henshaw. Davis steps in midfield. And it's cleared again. It's a bit of pinball. One way, then the next. Everson makes a vital interception there. Just stepping in. Bodger, back to Bodger, back to long ball. And the left full-back here for Exeter is in. He can deliver the ball, puts it across. The Exeter number 9 rises, and it's headed just wide, and it's a corner. That's the best chance of the game so far. And it's gone to the Exeter number 9. No surprise there. He's been the best player on the pitch in this first half. Bourne does the best chance of the game.
Yeah, a great chance there, and Exeter will be looking to utilise their height as the ball, I presume, will be delivered in near Bodger in these sloppy conditions. I think they could really benefit from this move now.
Swung in. It's a great ball, great delivery. The 9 rises. It's pinball in there, and it's cleared away by UoG. It was a great ball into the box. It caused confusion everywhere. Bullock battling away at the defenders of Exeter. Number 12 for Exeter pushes the ball out into the midfield. Number 13 turns, plays it to the tricky winger. But Exeter have played a few nice balls around their back half, just between their midfield and defence. Number 12 in all sorts of spaces. Murphy goes in to press the ball. Everson clears up at the back, as he has done quite often this afternoon. But that's a tame ball out wide. And the fullback is one-on-one here with the UoG equivalent. But the UoG equivalent stands strong. It's been a great performance from him so far. Cleared out here to Kelly. Turn, holds on to it. Looks back to Everson. Everson goes long. Up to Bullock. Jordan Bullock. Jordan Bullock can't quite turn, and the number 14 for Exeter just cleans up. Carries the ball out of play. Bullock battling away there. Brilliant slide tackle. It's out for an Exeter throw. Taken quickly. Everson goes in there. 50-50. Oh, it's so unlucky from UoG there. They got in behind. There was nobody in the box. There was nobody gambling in the danger area. They just needed a few runners. Murphy's pressing a lot higher up the pitch. Maybe he could have got across the defender, but he could have been open open to the counter-attack. It's clear that neither side want to concede the first goal here. You've got a sense that if one team scores first, they could run away with it. Dan Murphy calls to his namesake, Jack. And it's a poor ball square to Hunt, but Hunt makes amends and plays an audacious ball through to Jordan Bullock, but Bullock couldn't quite get on the end of it as Murphy presses. The number 8 for Exeter looks for the ball. Squared to the number 13 by the number 12. Out wide, it's a complete switch of play. One side to another seamlessly, as they've done that really well in this opening half, Exeter. Oh, there was a clash of legs there. No complaining from the UoG players, no complaining from the Exeter players, and it's a corner to the travelling side. The number 7 out on that far side, taking the corner. They've had a lot of joy from corners in this first half, Exeter. Could be a chance for them to get the ball in the box. Swung in, the number 7.
That was full 200.
Oh, and he's gone for the spectacular! Number 8! My word, that was audacious, but as you can tell on the camera footage, it was not a goal to celebrate. And UoG are on the counter-attack. It would have been one hell of a goal, Ollie Wade, wouldn't it?
That would have been a hell of a goal, Joe. It would have probably been one of the goals of the season, wouldn't it? But, you know, it just wasn't to be for the Exeter player. But, you know, UoG cleared well in the end, and they've just got to keep going. But Exeter here on the attack again.
Davis, as he has done this afternoon, all game clearing up. Plays inside to the audacious number 8, who took the spectacular effort just moments ago. Looking, ooh! And the right winger is in, it's squared! Oh, it's 1-0 to Exeter! The number 9! He's been so dangerous throughout! He's tapped it in, square ball, tame defending from UoG. Number 15 plays it square, and it's tapped in! It's 1-0 Exeter! Joe Bourne!
Yeah, Joe, he's finished that like George Allen finishes a bottle of Tesco vodka on a Wednesday night. Initial struggle, but finds his feet in the end. A great goal.
Yes, and you must say, the number 9's performance alone has warranted that. It was a brilliant goal. Well worked. Ruthless on the attack. Like the bouncers on a Wednesday night escorting Ollie Wade out of moves. Ruthless. An Exeter lead here at Fortress Oxstalls. Damning blow for UoG as we get the game back underway. Eden, the centre half for UoG, plays it right to Freddie Eveson. But it's lost in midfield again, and the number 8 for Exeter cleans up. He's been... Oh, and it's played in the hand. Bodger. There's no Bodge job in goal today. Thomas Bodger cleans up again. Davis picks up the ball on the left-hand side. Plays it square to his fellow centre-half. Kelly plays it into Jordan Bullock. It wasn't quite to be, and number 8 picks it up for Exeter. Plays it back to his university teammate, number 14. And it's a ball into the left-hand channel for number 9 of Exeter to get in behind here. He's in, and this player's over. This player's over. It's 3-on-3. And Ben Hunt, with a crucial interception there, gets back and cleans up. UoG just need to get their heads straight here. Battling on the floor, but it's a UoG free kick just inside their own half. Sorry. Just kicked George's foot. That was completely accidental. There's real concern here for the UoG number 7. We can go pitch side to Matt Davidson, who can give us more on that possible injury.
Yeah, so it's Seb Wade down in the minute. It looks like he took a knock to the knee earlier on in the game, and it's starting to reoccur and really starting to get to the player. Vigorous warm-up has started on the bench with Joe Fisher looking to maybe take a replacement, but he's tying his shoelaces up and he's getting back to his feet. So I think he's a tough cookie and he should carry on.
That's good news. We don't want any injuries here at Plot Court. Back on his feet, the UoG star. Substitutes just taking their seat back on the bench. As Bodger looks to play it long. Into the Exeter area. And there's just not enough bodies in there. Henshaw tried to get a shot off, but wasn't quite. Eden picks up in the central position for UoG. It's headed out. Everson somehow scrambles it out of play. Free an Exeter throw in. Everson wins the first header, but Exeter win the second ball. It's played long to the Exeter number 9 again. It's a great touch. Spreads the play out to the number 13. Number 12 and number 15 are over for the Greens. Plays it wide to number 12, who swings it into the box. Bodger should have that. Easily shepherds it out, and it's a goal kick to UoG. Murphy's blowing out his arse. It's cleared by the number 11 of Exeter, who clears the second ball as well. I'll be totally honest, Joe. I'm not entirely sure what Jack Murphy's position's been in this first half.
Well, no. Oh,
it's a second goal for Huns! It's a calamity at the back! We've been singing the praises of Thomas Bodger all game, but it's a calamity. Joe Bourne.
take me home, Duncan Jones. He hits that harder than a Spencer Marshall punch on a Wednesday night. What a rocket!
It's 2-0, and just like that, UoG's worst nightmares. They didn't want to concede first, let alone that, they've conceded 2. Ollie Wade, it is not what UoG wanted this early into the game.
Of course isn't, Joe. That was complete calamitous. They've just got to pick their heads up now, because this isn't acceptable. This is not what they've been used to all season. They just need to get their heads up, play as a team, and try and get back into this game. Because I thought after the first goal, you know, they responded quite well.
There's been a substitution, and Jack Murphy is off. What? Murphy's been hooked here. Murph's game's over. He's Isaac, number 16, is on. Drastic measures for UoG. It's not a good start. Well, I was unaware that players can actually come back on in this format of the game. Jack Murphy is allowed to come back on, but he has been hooked off after less than half the game. Reports he will come back on in the second half. We cannot confirm that. Murph looked like one of their most attacking players in this first half, but unfortunately, since the UoG goal, UoG conceded. Sorry. Extra are getting in there, and it's now 2-0 to the green and white travelling contingent. And they are getting a proper foothold in this game now, Exeter. Really on top, and just keeping their heads. And the Exeter midfielder wins it, winning the battle. The number 10, and it's a foul by Dan Murphy in the midfield, who clicks the ball away. He's not happy, the ref's pulled him up here. Could be a booking. I think it'll just be a ticking off. He knows he's done wrong, he just pulls up his sock. And there's another chance here actually for Exeter to get the ball into the box. I've just been approached by a gentleman from the Exeter University. They've asked to give a shout out to the Chelly Punts. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Swung into the box, cleared by Davis. They really need him to get that defence and pull them together.
Folks, you want it? You want it?
Isaac Parker-Scott with his first involvement in the game, a tackle to put it out for a throw. Number 8 from Exeter. Isaac wins another ball in there. Ben Hunt clears it long, but there's nobody chasing after it, so Ben Hunt chases his own ball down.
Oh, fucking hell, son.
Boys, it's your fucking fault. Ref, where's he going as well?
Ball's our ball anyway. Hey, then pick the ball on. I'm going to throw it to you to give it back to the later.
Let's go. No way.
There's a bit of confusion here on the sideline. Nobody's really sure who's taking the throw in. Well, there's a bit of sledging going on between the two teams. It is a Southwest derby after all, Joe Bourne.
Yeah, things are really heating up here in the middle of the park. We're just hoping that Gloucester can find their heads and hopefully make it through on goal.
It's for sure the next goal is crucial. UoG need the next one. Next one, they're back in it. Concede another one. Well, could be effectively game over. Played square to number 5 for UoG. Plays it wide to Everson. They've definitely gone to a back 4 here with Everson at right back, Parker Scott at left back, and Davis at number 5 in the middle of the park. Everson looking for Parker Scott.
I'm here.
I can't quite keep it in.
Hey, Fred, good ball.
Well, they call Freddie the blonde bombshell, not just because of his dazzling good looks, but because of that rocket of a right foot. I'm just wondering if he can push further up the pitch and really threaten the right-hand side for Gloucester.
Yes, actually, Joe, he has pushed into midfield on a few occasions, looking really quite intuitive in the middle of the park. Davis isn't happy with the decision, nor is Parker Scott, nor is the lino, and nor is the coaching staff at UoG. Tempers are starting to flare here at UoG. Davis is pulled up by the referee. Just to have a word, Everson goes over as well as captain. Sorry about that, a few technical issues. Callum Davis has a free kick here. There's just a bit of back and forth between the two sides, isn't there, Joe?
Yeah, well, as we've already said, things are really starting to heat up here on this incredibly cold day. But it's Bodge with the ball now. He'll be hoping to get the ball up into the danger area for UoG. Look for that first goal for them of the game. Of course, it's still 2-0 to Exeter.
And UoG are in here. Here's Henshaw. Henshaw forced wide by the ex-defenders. Sorry, I meant Kelly. Ben Hunt goes in for a challenge. Bullock is in here. It's the spectacular. Oh, Bullock, he couldn't quite get his foot over it. It's into the hands of the Exeter keeper. We could have seen two push-gas contenders. We've actually got Jack Murphy here, pitch side, after he was subbed off. Jack, it was a tough day out there.
Yeah, it wasn't great that first half. Sprung off after, I think, 35 minutes. Looking to come back on later, hopefully for a better display in the second half.
Yes, thank you for joining us, Jack. Thank you to the Television Society, Park Life Sport, for providing these exclusive pitch side interviews. And it's back to the action. Cleared by Seb. Forward. Hunt is chasing this down like a gazelle. Oh, it's a risky ball. Parker Scott slides in with dangerous challenge there. All or nothing, he didn't get any of it. It's played over the top, and it's into the hands of Bodger. It's a risky challenge from Parker Scott there. Really dived in. He has shown flashes of aggression since he's come on in Murph's place. Knocking it back nicely in midfield, Exeter. Number 9 plays it wide to the winger. The fullback for Exeter is always overlapping. He's always an option. And there's a foul right on the touchline. Exeter have a free kick. They're really on top of this game now.
What is it?
Swung into the UoG box, cleared by Parker Scott. And Kelly goes in for the ball, couldn't quite clean it up. There's an effort from range, but it's not quite smooth. Davis has his pockets picked by the right winger, and he's in again. He's in the area, crosses, and it's cleared out for a corner to Exeter. But another threatening opportunity for them to get in down the right-hand side. Of the chance, they've really benefited from the crosses. They've looked dangerous. They might not have scored from them, but they've looked threatening, putting the UoG backline under all sorts of pressure. And it's swung into the box, cleared, and the winger picks it up in the centre of the goal, plays it wide to the number 8 of Exeter, who chips it in. It's the number 9! He couldn't quite connect, and it's into the hands of Bodger. He slipped, I think, in these slippery conditions. Everson picks up the ball on the right hand side, plays it out to Henshaw, inside to Bullock, who turns, gives it away. Number 8 for Exeter turns. Kelly putting them under pressure. UoG can't believe it. It's another foul against them. Exeter just forcing the mistake out of the UoG contingent. Swung into the UoG area, flicked on into the hands of Bodger. Bodger boots it long, and that's half time here at Fortress Oxstalls. It was not a good first half. Well, it was a good first half an hour until the second part of that half, where Exeter took the lead 2-0 thanks to 2 goals from the Exeter number 9. Ollie, that is not a good half for UoG.
They won't be pleased with that at all, will they, Joe? You know, it was a bit lacklustre. They just didn't show the passion, the fight that they've shown all season. And it comes down to a big game like this, and they've just sort of crumbled. But you know, they're still at the second half. I've seen teams come from 2-0 down to win it. I've got the belief in the lads that they can do it. You know, they've just got to go out there, try their best, and you know, try and get 2 goals back at least.
Well, that's half time here at Fortress Oxstalls. We'll see you in a little while for the second half.
Does being here again not make you having fun? Up the nose shot of Rossio. It's not even. I have to manually focus this. Nice.
In at left back, and the game gets underway. Exeter looking for their striker early on. He falls over as he controls the ball. Murphy gets a good touch early on in this second half, driving forward, looks out wide to Kelly. Bullock goes sliding in. Eveson comes out wide, clears it down the line, and it's an Exeter throw. Joe Bourne, we're back underway here. UoG need a big start to this second half.
Yeah, they do indeed, absolutely. Must admit, I am blowing out my buttocks, so apologies for the shortness of breath. Me and Wade had a little kick around at half-time, and it's clear to see why these boys are on the pitch, and we are mere commentators. It's 2-0 to Exeter. Let's see how UoG respond.
Yes, judging by your football ability at half-time, Joe, I am very aware that you should not be on this pitch. Stick in the commentary gantry with me. Reece Kelly bursting through, plays it through. Henshaw trying to get in down the right-hand side, but it's cleared by the Exeter centre-back. And Murphy gives a shout. From range there, but it sails harmlessly wide as the Exeter keeper lines up a goal kick. Exeter clear it down on the pitch. We can go live to Matt Davidson now, who's pitch side, to give us more on that half-time substitution. Matt, why has Murphy come back on at right back?
Yes, Joe. So there were doubts over Seb Wade picking up that knee injury, and it's looked like it has forced him off the pitch. The substitution in the first half was to bring Isaac on in centre mid, which has pushed him now to left back, which has left the right back spot back for Jack Murphy to come on and make up for that abysmal display in the first half.
Thank you, Jack. Murph goes up for a header. Davis snapping away at the heels of the number 7. Number 9, who's been a threat all game for Exeter, picks up the ball, drives out wide, skips across the centre. He turns, he's going all the way. Can he keep going? Number 10, tackle. He's in! He has attacked it! That could be game second match. Composure personified as the Exeter number 9.
Lads!
Calamity again at the back for UoG. They'll be gutted. But the number 9 for Exeter has his hat-trick. Joe Bourne, what a performance from the player.
Well, did you see that? Thank you and good night. A great goal, but wonderful defending from Gloucester. I've seen third-year sports journalists try harder than that. But as I say, great goal, 3-0.
Joe Bourne does not speak on behalf of all the third-year sports journalists. I must stress that. Exeter back in the defensive half. UoG kick-off. Played wide to Henshaw, who can't get it.
Boys, don't get in their heads, come on! Take your time!
There's a rallying call from the 4th team coach. Murphy goes up for the header, but he doesn't win it, and it's in now to the number 9.
Man on, Fred. Yes, Jack.
Everson with a lovely touch. Lovely little interchange there. Henshaw back, but UoG are on the back foot again. They're really coming forward with a lot of prowess. It's crossed. Oh, it's a brilliant ball. There's a slip. It's come to the 10! Not quite. It would have been another spectacular goal. Murphy picks it up on the right-hand side, plays it into Hunt, brings it down, plays it up to Bullock. Bullock turns to Hunt again. Hunt driving forward. Hunt has been gone about his business quite quietly, but his ball goes astray and it's into the face of Bullock. Bullock felt that one. Yeah, he's down. He has gone down. Matt, there's real concern on the side. Bullock is down.
Well, I'm not sure if everyone heard that, but that was certainly a slap. Jordan Bullock's taken one straight to the face there. He wasn't even looking at the ball, it's almost hit him as he's turned around. He's pointing to his neck. Physio's come on to give him some water. I think he should be fine to carry on, but let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, it was a fierce effort that he took to the skull. Will he have a concussion test? No, I don't think so. He's carrying on. Bullock as strong as an ox. Murph has come over to talk to the commentary team. Ollie Wade has got some news from Jack Murphy.
Jack Murphy, a bit unprofessional there, actually just came up to me and gave me a little chat about what his thoughts on the game were. He stressed that he was having one of the worst games of his season personally, and feels like he needs to improve, otherwise he could get dropped.
Yeah, Murph battling away. He has aspirations of playing in the higher tiers. But at the minute it's UoG course for the Devon native. As the ball is played forward, Everson wins the header in midfield. Played over the top. Hunt has an effort. It's a good save by the... I think the Exeter keeper has made in this half. In this game, sorry. Parker Scott wins a tackle, but it's out for an extra throw in on the far side of the pitch. Davis receives a pass from his fellow centre-back. Everson with a few nice touches in midfield. That's well battled by Everson. Hunt out on the left-hand side now has a chance to get the ball into the box. There's a few timid cries of handball, but nothing going really. The ref is having none of it. Parker Scott dives in there with 2 feet up. Won the ball cleanly, luckily for him. Exeter clears the ball in the midfield. Everson wins the ball. Exeter 13 plays it wide to the fullback, plays it down the line. Murphy stands him up. Everson nips in there, still with the Exeter 13. Plays it out to the number 3, the left back. Inside to the number 10, who skips round Murphy, looks down the line, and it's cleared by Davis. Taking absolutely no prisoners there. There's a bit of blood on the shirt of the number 8. He's gonna have to be patched up here. They're not entirely sure. Matt Davidson, give us more on that injury to the Exeter players. Plenty of injuries in this first half.
Yeah, so number 8 for Exeter had a bit of blood coming down from his face. The referee ordered him to go off because if you do have blood on you during the game, you do have to go off. But I think he's just about to be allowed back on the pitch. Yeah, he's just been pulled back on. Yeah, so no worries there for number 8. Yeah, just blood on the shirt.
Blood on the shirt, life goes on. He's a tough cookie. He's carrying on.
So he went off midway through the play, and then came back right, so the ref told him to stay off before we go back out.
Played into the box, into the hands of Bodger, who'll be disappointed to concede the free today. None of them his fault. Murphy has a chance to counter here, leading the counter attack. Jack Murphy, he leads a little bit in on there with his shoulder. That's nonchalant from the number 13 of Exeter. A little back heel, catching out Murph. Played into the midfield. Henshaw plays it to Murph. Murph plays it inside to the fellow Murph. Davis to Murph. Davis to Henshaw. Henshaw inside. Couldn't quite keep hold of it. It was a good effort. Parker Scott clears up on the far side. But the number 12 of Exeter, who seems to want everything on that right-hand side, is charging forward. And that's offside. The flag is up. And that will be a free kick to the home side.
I didn't want to go that high.
I gave a weed to my camera.
Skies are a bit bluer now, but my word, it's chilly. Plenty of wind here at Flock Court. Notoriously tough conditions for the visiting team when you're not used to it on a weekly basis.
You know, Gloss slapped their winning pedals. Saying what, I don't know, okay.
Parker Scott goes in for a big slide tackle again. He's accepted it.
I've
It's another two-footed challenge. He's got to be really careful, Parker
I've been
Scott.
waiting for my gym payment.
He's not picked up a foul or a booking yet, but he's given away a few of those.
I don't have a finger.
Hunt clears the ball with a header. Kelly gets tackled. Parker, Dan Murphy flicks it. Spread wide by the Exeter 13, out to their fullback, number 3. Who looks line, plays it line. Murphy steps in, but can't quite make it. Everson, little flick there, but it's gone straight to the Exeter number 8. And number 7 is in behind Murphy here, and it's a shocking ball. There's a real opportunity there to get in behind, but it was a poor ball from the Exeter number 7. And there's a substitution here.
Go up top.
What's she wearing a bit?
Come up, 5 mid.
Jordan Bullock is coming off. Henshaw's going up top. Dan Murphy in at right back. There's a complete change of system here.
This is just pure garbage.
Yeah, why?
Josh Cook comes on for the home side. He'll go in. He'll slot right in midfield. And Bodger will get the game back underway after the substitution. Murphy goes up, but it's over the top, and it's harmlessly out. They've really got to get a grip from the goal kicks. They've got to get their foot on the ball, Joe Bourne.
Yeah, they have. Well, Exeter are really utilising this left flank well here. We've stressed that Jack Murphy fancies himself as a ginger assassin, but unfortunately the only thing he's assassinated in today's game is his own career. Not a good effort from the coolback doppelganger. We'll be hoping to improve. 3-0 to Exeter.
Oh, that's a brilliant tackle by Easton. He plays a chip through ball. Here's Kelly. Kelly 10 has a swipe at it. Oh, there was a chance there, but nobody can get a clean touch on the ball. Better from UoG though, as they look to get back into this game. Given what's on the line, they've really crumbled under pressure. Davis looks at the ball from the throw, takes a touch, looks to take the defender on.
Dan, not too much.
Cross by Dan Murphy, but it's gone harmlessly into the hand of the keeper. The number 8 strives forward for Exeter, played wide to the number 12. He seems to be their out ball in this fixture. Played up to the winger, but it's cleared. Oh, Murphy could be in here. He takes a touch inside. Oh, it's on his left peg and he screws it wide. That was a real opportunity. Ollie Wade, what a chance for Murphy.
What a chance. It's just such a shame it fell on his weaker foot. You know, he's got no power in that foot. So, you know, the fact that he's turned onto it, you know, is a bit ridiculous in my opinion. But should have gone onto his right and, you know, had a shot across goal, I think.
Seb Wade comes on for Dan Murphy here. Joe, that was a great chance.
Yeah, it was a great chance, but as we've said, Jack Murphy hasn't had the best of games, and I think Sam Barthaway could have done better than that one. An awful, awful chance.
Ben Hunt picks up the ball from a pass from the substitute. But the number 8, who seems to have been everywhere, he's like N'Golo Kante. Everywhere in this game. Number 8, picking up the ball, distributing it, winning the tackles. Onto the number 9. Hold up play has been brilliant. He's occupied those defenders just magnificently. Plays out wide to the right winger, who taps it round, and it's a foot race. He's into the area. Strikes! Great save from Bodger. It was really important he made that, otherwise it was a 4th goal and game over. Great save from Bodger.
So hard when they're on the other side. So when the other side and then they're on this side, I'm like, oh, fuck you.
Yeah, that's the point of a 200
So some better news for a different UoG sports team. UoG Rugby First have just beaten UE by 19 points to 5.
There is.
Murphy clears out to Davis, but the ball is behind him. Leaves it to Kelly. Davis plays over the top, but it's too much on it. And it sails harmlessly into the hands of the Exeter keeper. He has to be alert in these tough conditions though, the keeper. Great save. Out to the Exeter fullback, plays it inside. Everson, there's a little terrier in midfield in this second half.
I didn't book it, so I emailed him yesterday. So he just obviously got the first one that was available.
Played up the pitch.
Yeah, I tried to
Wade wins the ball.
300 one,
It's actually cleared over the fence. They've sent the ball boy to go and get it. We haven't actually got them. We've got someone in a jean and a brown jacket to go get it.
Nah, don't use that ball.
Move up, boys, come on, want it!
You can go play volleyball, that way. Football, not so much.
Davis comes in, wins the header.
All I want to do is you no matter what.
Number 9 turns, Davis outmuscles him on the edge of his own area. Brilliant tackle. And all of a sudden, Kelly can counter. Keep getting those two mixed up today. Murphy nips in, can't quite win the ball. Everson, touch, turn, Davis keeps it in, can't quite keep it in. It travels out of play. Davis drops back into position. Murphy looks royally frustrated on this right hand side.
Literally, no, it was really weird. All 3 of them just went.
Joe Fisher getting his chance in the 4th team today. He's warming up, about to come on for his debut, I assume, for the 4th team. As soon as we have more on that substitution, we'll bring it to you live from Oxstalls Court. Ball is with the centre back of Exeter. The number 8 picks up in the midfield, as he has done all game constantly, spreads it out to the number 12. Takes a brilliant touch, brings it down, flashes it in, can't quite bring it down the number 9, but the ball is won. It's out there with Parker Scott, who can't quite win the ball. Someone's shin pads off. Kelly can't quite bring the ball down. It's broken to Murphy. Murphy plays the ball, and it's a poor ball. Cleared. Oh, it's a brilliant touch by the number 7. Everson battling away brilliantly, but it's a foul against him. The number 7 wants the ball. Davis won't give it to him. Rolls it back. 3-0 to Exeter here at Fortress Oxstalls. 25 minutes to go. Number 7 plays into the box. Oh, it's brilliant touch by the Exeter captain. Chips out wide to the number 12. Number 8 picks the ball off in the midfield. Ball travels harmlessly.
Why they 'cause you're standing around, just come do a little
He start running back and forth, run into the game.
Don't mind me just warming up.
It's cleared downfield by Bodger. Henshaw wins the first ball, but Exeter win the second one. It's been the tail of the game, really. Exeter have just won the second balls too often. Parker Scott gives it away. It's poor touch, and the right winger's in it. He's all over him. Oh, the winger's frustrating because he was in on goal. Bourne royally frustrated the right winger there of Exeter.
Yeah, he's a fast little player, isn't he, Tiz? He could have probably got on there if it wasn't for the. It seemed like a technical foul, really. Look, Gloucester need to hold their own in the middle. I think the only player currently doing that is the David Luiz-esque Freddie Evesham, who's had a great game so far. Still 3-0 to Exeter, and if they get this one in the net, it's going to be 4, and could be the end of the day for UoG.
You'd see that.
It wouldn't be good. It wouldn't reflect well. They battled hard, but little quality bits. Poor ball in from the Exeter player, and Davis clears. Davis marauding forward here. Opens his stride. Murphy on the underlap. Switches to the overlap. And Ben Hunt is on the left-hand side. Receives the switch from Davis. Davis pleased with that ball. Plays into the channel for the... Oh, he's down. Yeah, and that... The ref's not really up for play there, but... I'm not really sure how he's seen that. Ref is, what, 100 yards away? But he's given the foul UoG's way, and they won't care one bit. They've got a chance to put the ball in the box. Bodger says in jest they should celebrate that like a goal, but it's a poor ball into the box.
This is great banter.
Davis trying to make something happen in there. He's been the one play. He's shown some real fight in this game. Exeter making a substitution. Exeter number 9. He gets a standing ovation from the crowd. Comes off after scoring his hat-trick. His 2 coming off. Number 11.
Easily 3 goals in 23 minutes. Come on! Boys, come on, let's pick it up. Man, 3 in the middle, boys. Josh in the scuff.
Subway taking the throwing here on the near side.
Hang on, referee. Come on in, boys. Come on, step in. Movement, in and out.
Murphy goes up for the header. Can't quite bring it down.
Come on.
Looks like he's still holding on.
Movement.
UoG with a throw in. Halfway inside the Exeter half. Refs told him to go backwards. Matter of yards. Plays it to Murphy. Oh, it's a poor touch from Jack Murphy. He was under a lot of pressure going into this game. He knows that. Hasn't been good enough from the wing. Everson wins the ball. Plays it to Murphy. Great touch from the number 12 for UoG. Slides it through, but Henshaw didn't. Henshaw wasn't on the right wavelength, you could say. Ball is played wide. Murphy hassling away at the front, at the back of the pitch. It's out for an Exeter throw. Exeter just winding down the clock here. There's no need for them to pile on the pressure. They've got a 3-goal advantage. Davis clears brilliantly. Henshaw holds it up. Kelly to Henshaw. Everson plays it wide to Ben Hunt over the top. Can Hunt keep it in? Not quite. He has done. He's kept it in on that far side. He's got number 12 for UoG in support. Brilliant ball in from Hunt. It's a corner. Just got a live update from the pitch next to us. There's a try in the rugby for UoG. They extend their advantage. After holding out for some massive pressure, they extend their lead. Murphy. Oh, it's a brilliant touch from Murphy. He can't quite get goal side. He's kept it in. Battling away. It's cleared though by Exeter, and they bring it forward. Play it into the channel, but Seb Wade up. It's played into the box. Oh, Henshaw couldn't bring it down. It wasn't an easy ball to bring down, but you'd expect a player of his calibre to do exactly that. Davis battling away. He's offside again. Hunt plays a chip through ball to Henshaw. Header! Oh, and it just drifts wide. Henshaw with a great opportunity there. The ball played over the top by Hunt. Henshaw rising like a salmon. Couldn't put his skull on it. Ollie Wade, what do you make of that opportunity?
That was the best opportunity of the game for UoG, and you know that was literally like watching a dolphin jump out of water and try and head the ball, but you know he just misplaced it. You know he's a bit frustrated. He jumped the shark there, and you know hit the post in the end. Well,
yes, as Ollie said, rose like a salmon, jumped like a shark. It was like being at SeaWorld or the aquarium. Blue Planet. Oh, and there's a poor ball, Davis, but the winger slipped and couldn't capitalise. Oh no, he's had a stinker. Jack Murphy's off again. That could be it. Yeah. Oh, it's a tough day at the office for the lads. We wish him well, but it's not been good. He's off for the second time today. No injury. Has that happened in UoG history? We don't know. We'll have to consult the history books. And then Bodger, sweeper keeper, clears up, plays it out to Davis. Davis being harried. This is poor touch inside. He slides. Number 10 out here on the left-hand side for Exeter. Davis puts in another tackle, but it's pretty feet from the Exeter number 7, who's out here on the left-hand side, drives to the byline and cuts it back. And it's important header by UoG number 5, and it's played wide. Davis plays it back inside. It's flicked. Yeah, there's a bit of composure in there from the UoG number 15. Recently come on as a substitute. Henshaw. It's a dangerous ball into the channel. Can Henshaw keep it in? Oh, he's hurt himself. Running into the fence. Matt Davidson is real concerned for that Exeter player who's just collided with the fence.
Yeah, it was a Gloucester player, thanks Joe, but he is all right, I think. They're getting the treatment team coming over. Yeah, it's Henshaw down at the minute. But he's limping. But he should be back on the no, he's going to have to make a substitution. He's coming off. But yeah, updates to come. We're yet to know what's happened.
It looks like, from my position, Matt, that Henshaw won't be able to carry on. He looks like to be in quite a bit of pain. Oh no, he's jogging it off. Saying that I jogged it off when I did my ACL. I didn't get back up. The Exeter number 15's had a brilliant game. He's coming off there. It looks like Exeter haven't got enough shirts. We're having to share shirts here. Yep. Good job the number 15 has a thermal on, because it is bitterly cold. Exeter with a free kick here on the right hand side. Plays it into the box. It's dangerous. but it's boomed clear by Parker Scott. Bodger clears Davis out and wins the ball. Ben Hunt with a brilliant ball for Kelly in the channel. He's not got the legs to reach it at this late stage in the game. He can battle all he wants, but he's not going to win the ball today.
Why does he look so happy?
Cleared by the ex-keeper from the goal kick. Everson wins yet another header in midfield. Flicked up in the air. It's been men against boys today, really. Bodger. Oh, Bodger fancies himself as a Manuel Neuer. Comes out and heads the ball out of play. But everyone's out of position now. Bodger comes out and clears it. Picks it up, sorry. Clears it downfield, and there's a chance here for Hunt. Hunt, if he can get his touch right. Hunt, still with Hunt. Turns. Oh, he can't quite beat his man. Number 3 for Exeter holds him up, and it's out for a throw in for UoG. It's a brilliant turn by the central midfielder for UoG, but he's just out-muscled, and it's brilliant play. Here's the number 10 for Exeter. Davis clears out everything. No prisoners.
There, you're right.
Parker
It's really
Scott
wobbly, isn't it? How long we got? I might get a tripod if we stick it on the tripod.
Everson issuing a rallying call for UoG, keeping the Reds up. Good captaincy by the. Henshaw's hurt his knee. We've received news from our pitchside reporter. Getting some water on it. Oh, sliding tackle by the centre back for UoG. Ball still. Number 15 for UoG's looked lively since come on, Joe Bourne.
Yeah, he has, but I think Gloucester overall needs to take a leaf out of Emily's book. They're not getting there quick enough. And if this was the Olympics, they wouldn't even make the podium. More effort needed from UoG all round.
Free kick, throw-in, to Exeter on the far side of the pitch. Exeter playing this game really smart now. They're just winding down the clock. It's played in, but it'll be in the safe hands of Thomas Bodger. Bodger looking for Hunt, but the run wasn't on, so he just slows down the play, puts the ball on the floor. Played long. Full time in the rugby, it's 26-5 to the University of Gloucestershire over Bristol UE. Great result for University of Gloucestershire, congratulations. It's an important result for the team, and morale will be taken from that. Davis is coming off here, Callum Davis, an absolute stalwart all game, is coming off. We can go Matt Davidson, who's got a bit more information for us on that change.
Yeah, so we thought it was going to be a tactical substitution, but it's actually Callum's taken a knock to the back of the head. So just as precaution, they've brought on Dan Murphy again, pushed Sedway back into centre half, and Dan's pushed out to right line.
Yeah, Davis has been a real battler in there. He's shown some real fight in there, even though it's been a tough game. As Dan Murphy gives the ball away, and number 7 for Exeter's in here. He crosses it with his left foot, and he's at the far post. His 15 was winding up. It wouldn't quite drop for him as UoG clear for a throw-in. just want to bring this moment to bring to attention next cup final for UoG thirds here at Fortress Oxstalls. 10 o'clock kickoff live through the Television Society and the University of Gloucestershire Students' Union. Proud day for the university that will be. Hopefully the boys can bring home the dub. Corner here for Exeter on the right hand side. Outswinger. No, oh, it's a brilliant header! Oh, it's a brilliant header! Oh, what a header! What a header! Think Branislav Ivanovic in the 2013 Europa League final. The substitute striker. What a header, Joe Bourne.
Bada bee, bada boom, keyword being boom. What a goal! And that's surely a wrap. It's 4-0, it's a 5-star performance.
Yeah, that's more of a wrap than a fajita is, Joe Bourne. 4-0 to the University of Exeter. Gloucestershire in tatters. Bodger had no chance with that one. Forget the defending. The number 9 has looked sharp since he's come on. He's got his deserved goal. Number 15 for UoG picks it up. Oh, it's 13, sorry. Eveson just trying to bring a bit of composure to the team. Playing for pride now. Bodger goes long. Ollie Wade, that was a phenomenal header.
That, like you said, Branislav Ivanovic knows. You could see it. Oh.
Oh, there it is! Oh, he goes down! It's a penalty! It's a penalty! There's a lifeline!
Oh, that is a bad challenge.
There's a real chance here for UoG to get on the score sheet. It was the number 13, the substitute, Dan Murphy, will step up to take the penalty. It was a poor challenge, it was rash. Dan Murphy, silence falls. Oh, it's a brilliant penalty! Top bins, the UoG players scream to get the ball. It's 4-1, Dan Murphy gets the ball. It's all action here at UoG. Plot Court has come alive, Joe Bourne.
Holy moly, what a goalie. It's consolation, but they'll take it against great Exeter side. 4-1.
Well, you say it's just consolation. There's still time. They get another one. We could be set for a grandstand finish. UoG believe. But Exeter get the game back underway. There's a spring in their step. Easter is not far away, but UoG look like some spring chickens now. That's brought new lease of life to the crowd. I did just say that this was all over, but there's still life in this UoG side. But Exeter on the attack here. The tricky number 7 on the left-hand side. Turns. Dan Murphy holds him up, and Everson leading by example. Ben Hunt picks the ball up. It's cleared to the Exeter 13. Cleared back to the giant number 14 for Exeter. Everson stepping in there brilliantly. It's been a little terrier in midfield, Freddie Everson. Dan Murphy, the goal scorer, clears it. There is a lot more energy in this UoG side, much more life. Everson sticks his foot in the way. It's up in the air. It's down. Joe Bourne, that penalty was like a seeker missile looking for the top corner.
What an effort indeed. Meat pie, sausage roll, come on Gloucester, get us another goal.
Forget meat pie, sausage roll, the University Gloucestershire prefer cheese. Double Gloucester. Harmless ball played into the channel. Speaking of rather being a cheese, University of Gloucestershire's varsity ends Worcester coming up in 3 weeks' time. Rugby kicks off the action. Ball cleared into the 9. Seb Wade mops up Everson, plays the ball into the box. In for UoG. Joe Fisher was the penalty winner for UoG. Joe Adams won the penalty, sorry. Jack Murphy's giving me a bit of stick on the sidelines. Sorry about that. It's been a rough day at the office for the lad. There's a bit of life in this UoG team now. They seek a second goal on the way back into the game. Can't be long left. Bodger really shouting at his defenders to get higher up the pitch. All but one man is now in the extra half. As Eveson picks the ball up 30 yards from goal. Plays it to Dan Murphy, who swings a brilliant ball in. And it's, oh, it's spilled by the keeper! Oh. Joe Fisher couldn't quite get on the end of the spilled ball from the keeper. Bodger sprints out to pick up the loose ball. Oh, he sliced that horribly out of play. More slices than some Warburton's white toasty bread. Into the last 5 minutes of the action. The number 7 has caused all sorts of problems for UoG. He skips past Seb Wade to the byline, plays it back to the number 9. Swings it in. Freddie, Joe Adams.
You told me the wrong one just now.
Bodger rolls out to Eveson. He looks up. Eveson plays to Hunt. Dan Murphy looks line. To Kelly over the top. Kelly's in here. Can he finish it? Oh, he's sliced it wide. Oh, his ankle's gone. We've got another man down. There's real concern on the bench. UoG have suffered a lot of injuries in this game. Jack Murphy came off earlier, but he did not have an injury. He's come off twice, I've just been reminded. Oh, and it's in here. Slipped through. Josh Cook makes a vital tackle to clear the ball. Ollie. Exeter have had lots and lots of chances from corners, and it showed with their 4th goal. This is another chance for them.
This is another chance, you know, if that same player gets up like he did last time, you know, shows his shark presence again, and you know, this could be another goal.
There's an opportunity here for them to swing the ball in the box. Another out-swinging corner, right-footed, into the box. It's pinging around in there. Oh, Bodger comes and clears. Number 9. Oh, he couldn't quite loft it over. And Ben Hunt turns. Oh, keeps it in play, but he couldn't quite find a pass to Kelly down the line. And it's Exeter ball. Exeter goal kick. Exeter clear the ball from the goal kick up to the pitch. Joe Adams keeps the ball in play but gives it to the Exeter midfielder, but it's safely into the hands of Thomas Bodger. Dan Murphy calls for it. Callum Davies, we've got news from the bench. Matt Davidson.
Yes, thanks, Joe. So just a quick update. The knock that Callum received to his head earlier can confirm that he's got mild concussion. That's the reason why he's come off. And there's also a gash in the striker Jamie Henshaw who came off earlier in the game. So 2 big blows for Gloucester. But yeah, we'll keep you updated. But both players will not be coming back on the pitch.
It's been a tough afternoon. The promotion chasing hopes dealt a blow here at Fortress Oxstalls. Not so much of a fortress today, more of a pillow fort.
Okay, do you need to come down?
As it's harmlessly out of play for an extra goal kick.
Guys, don't go to camera 2 for a minute. Russia's got
There is still a real sense of spirit here at Oxstalls today.
I'll let you know.
All the people, so many people in fine voice.
The camera is, look at it.
Joe Bourne, have you got anything to add on today's atmosphere?
Yeah, well, all the people, so many people, they're all going hand in hand. Unfortunately, it's still 4-1 to Exeter.
The words of Park Life by Blur. Adams plays it inside to Cook. Cook gives it away. He plays it to the number 8 of Exeter, who has been absolutely everywhere. Eveson, slightly late there. Seb Wade forces his man over and it's a free kick, another chance. Oh, and there's a bit of conflict on the pitch. Eveson scrapping. A little bit of tugging, pulling, hitting between Eveson, the number 4, the captain, and the number 8 of Exeter. Chance here for the ball to be put in the box by the number 7 of Exeter. In swinger, over the top, back post. Brilliant clearance by Parker Scott. And that's full time! 4-1 the final score here at Plot Court. A disappointing day for the University of Gloucestershire Force as their promotion hopes dealt a blow by the Exeter 6, who, you have to say, Joe Bourne, deserve winners.
Yeah, Tesco Vodka, Carlton Cole, every attack for Exeter, they get the goal. 4-1 to Exeter, commiserations for the Gloucester side.
Thank you, Borny. Absolutely poetic from my co-commentator. Overall, Exeter will be very pleased, but UoG can't have any complaints. They were outplayed in the first half, showed little fight in the second half. A brilliant header, capped off a brilliant day for the travelling side. Branislav Ivanovic-esque, as I mentioned in my commentary. Ollie Wade, some high quality goals out there today.
There was some high quality goals, you know. UoG, very unfortunate, but well done to Exeter.
Once again, thank you to Park Life Sport, thank you to the Television Society. Have a very good afternoon. I've been Joe Tyrrell. Goodbye.